In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. There is a town. Its name is preserved in the knowledge of Allah. Some say it was Ayla, others say it rested on the shore of a sea that still exists today. But its crime is not buried with its ruins. It waits for those who have eyes to see. This was a people of the sea. Allah had favored them. He placed them by waters that swarmed with life. He gave them skill. He gave them provision. He gave them a rhythm of days. And among those days was the Sabbath. The Sabbath was not a burden. It was a mercy. A pause, a day when the world stopped and the heart was meant to turn toward its Creator. The fish did not need to rest, but the believers did. And then the test appeared. On the Sabbath, when no hand was permitted to cast a net, the fish came openly. They surfaced. They crowded the shores. They filled the coves as if offering themselves. And on the other 6 days, when fishing was lawful, the waters were empty. One day, abundance. The next, emptiness. One day, forbidden. The next, barren. This was not coincidence. This was a sign, clear, unmistakable. And it did not stop.
You saw them, the fish, on the Sabbath? The water was black with them. You could walk across their backs.
And today, nothing, not one. I threw my net 10 times. Wet rope and empty knots.
It is a test. It must be. He is showing us something.
He is showing us provision, and then he is taking it away.
Unless what?
Unless we take it when he gives.
We have thought about this. We have weighed it.
Weighed what? The command is clear. No work on the Sabbath. No nets. No hunting. No trade.
And we will not work.
Then how? We will not cast nets. Our hands will be clean. But they trap themselves in the coves when the tide falls.
We do not hunt them. We simply
Build walls. Small walls at the mouth of the coves. So when the tide rises again, the fish remain. But that is still. It is not fishing. It is building. Building is not forbidden.
Allah trapped them. Or we did.
Scholars will understand. It is a trick of the tongue, not of the heart. We honor rest. We simply prepare.
But not all were silent. There were those who remembered, those who had not forgotten, whose command was being reshaped.
We heard what you planned. In the night, we heard your word.
What business is it of yours? You are not our judges. We are not warners. We are your brothers.
Do you know what you are doing? You are twisting the command. You are making it into a game. Allah is not mocked.
We are not mocking. We are feeding our families. The fish come. The law says no fishing. We do not fish. Where is the sin?
Sin is in your heart. You know what you intend.
You are building traps on the day of worship so you can steal on the day of work. You are using the Sabbath to catch what you cannot catch on.
Your piety chokes us. Go on the walls. Leave us to our living. They will not listen. They have closed their ears. They have wrapped their cunning in words and called it wisdom. We do. How many times tell them? We tell them until they stop us from telling. And then we have done our duty.
And they will still build their walls.
And so the walls went up. Not on a working day, not with nets, not with hunting. Just stones moved into place. Walls built across the coves. Preparation, not harvest. And inside those walls, the fish waited, trapped by the falling tide, held by human hands that never touched them. And the rest of the village watched. They did not build. They did not warn. They simply watched. And their silence was its own kind of consent. They waited. They counted the moments. They watched the sun as a merchant watches a debtor's clock. And the moment it touched the horizon, the moment the Sabbath ended,
See! The provision of Allah, delivered on the Sabbath, collected on this day. Who can say we sinned? My walls held. They wade into the torture. They held. The whole cove is full.
Tomorrow, we build it higher. We build more.
Next Sabbath, we trap the entire bay.
They rejoice. They rejoice over their own destruction.
Do we go to them again? No. There is no point. The warning is over. Now, we wait.
and the village prospered. The trick worked. The law was kept in letter and broken in spirit. And Allah watched. For how long? The scholars differ. Some say weeks, some say months, some say a year. But the Qur'an does not give a timeline. It only gives the result.
Do you feel it?
Feel what?
The weight. Something has changed. The air is heavy.
It is their sin. It rises like smoke. Tomorrow is the Sabbath. They will build again.
And we will warn again?
No. Tomorrow, we stay inside.
The Sabbath came. But this time, no one moved toward the sea. Not because they had repented, but because the sea itself had fallen silent.
Something is wrong. The animals, they have not moved since last night.
The children are afraid.
I am afraid. I should not have built the walls.
The Qur'an does not describe the moment of transformation. It does not give screams. It does not give details. It simply says, وَلَقَدْ عَلِمْتُمُ الَّذِينَ اعْتَدَوْا مِنْكُمْ فِي السَّبْتِ فَقُلْنَا لَهُمْ كُونُوا قِرَدَةً خَاسِئِينَ. And you had already known about those who transgressed among you concerning the Sabbath. And we said to them, be apes, despised. The warners came out. They who had spoken the truth. They who had separated themselves from the sin. And they found silence. Not the silence of sleep, the silence of shame.
You were warned. We warned you. We told you. We told you.
Come away. There is nothing we can do. This is from Allah.
But to see them like this is the mercy. Mercy! Mercy!
Yes, it could have been fire. It could have been the earth swallowing them. It could have been total annihilation. Instead, a sign that will travel through history. A warning that will not die.
And the walls remained, the traps they built with such cunning, the loopholes they celebrated, empty, silent, mocking them. The warners left. The silent ones, those who watched but did not speak, were they spared? The scholars differ. Some say only those who openly forbade the evil were saved. Some say the silent were destroyed with the sinners. Allah knows best. But the village became a lesson, a place travelers would pass. A story mothers would tell their children. A warning carved not in stone, but in flesh. So ask yourself, where are the walls being built today? Where are the clever words that turn the forbidden into the permitted? The interest that is called service charge, the deception that is called marketing, the bribe that is called gift, the sin that is called freedom. The test has not changed. It only wears different clothes. The fish still come on the forbidden day, and the heart still finds its reasons. The village is gone, but the Sabbath remains, and the one who watches has not changed.